Help. Help me. I'm playing the Technomancer. Please help. I need an adult. And I'm carrying too much to sprint. Oh, cool. A level 2 disruption upgrade. Technomancer. My favorite companion, Soldier Man 1 and Soldier Man 2. They're the best characters.
Gotta find that spy. Maybe I should ask around.
At your command, Lieutenant.
Have a second to talk?
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah. Like, just you and me?
Are you cool or?
Yeah, just you and me. I like to know my men.
Wow, that's... yeah.
You're a
That'd be
lightning
huge honor,
wizard,
Lieutenant.
bro.
So what's your life like when you're not on duty?
Tell you the truth, Lieutenant, not much to tell. I try to visit the city, make some friends, you know, because I don't really know too many folks yet. And my whole family's back in Greenhope, which is kind of too far to travel for my leave. And, oh yeah, there's also, you know, I try to still do some hunting. Though there's not much more than small critters in the underworks. Not a great hobby for the city.
You have a good childhood?
Oh yeah, you know it, Lieutenant. Really nice growing up, running around in the fields. Father gave me a crossbow, and I spent my time helping the farmers shoot critters hurting their crops.
Why am I
They were
doing
good
this
times,
to
Lieutenant.
myself?
But everybody's got to grow up and move on. There was a lot of hunters in Greenhope too. Plus, I always dreamed of being a soldier.
This might be the
Mostly,
last
though,
Technomancer
there was a girl
stream.
back home who loved men in uniform, so off I went to the big city to join up. And
This
you know,
this
since I was a
character is
sharpshooter,
saying
they
so
signed me
much,
up
and none
sent
of
me
it
here.
is meaningful or
Still not used to
interesting.
it. All the buildings, all the folks, and all the concrete. But I'm happy though.
Yeah, anyway. Don't mind me just snooping.
Lieutenant?
I want to know my men better. Tell me a bit about yourself.
Oh, great. Show and tell. Yay.
What do you do when you're off duty?
Nothing special. See my folks, I guess. They ain't getting any younger, so... And I give most of my paycheck to them, because I'm the only one they got left. Sister died. And I ain't married, so... When I ain't with them, I'm at the bar. Drowning the shitstorm that my life's become. Not exactly a picture-perfect life.
I help a
it's
lightning
fine.
wizard.
And hell, I get paid enough to help them out and buy my own drinks, so... What's there to complain about?
What do you think about Jeffrey Hunter?
He's a village idiot who thinks he can brown-nose his way to a promotion. Fucking reject. And no, he ain't my friend, if you haven't pieced that together.
I'm gonna leave you alone. See,
I hate stuff.
You already back, Lieutenant Zachariah?
have a moment, Captain?
Depends what you need it for.
Just want to get to know you better, Captain.
I don't usually mix business and pleasure, Lieutenant, but ask away and we'll see which questions I feel like answering.
Can I ask about your relationship with ASC?
Tread carefully, Lieutenant. One might start to wonder the purpose of your questions. But here's my answer. We're all forced to work with them, but it doesn't mean I have to be happy about it. Too much power too quickly leads to arrogance. They're brash and too quick to act. They're a great source of intel, however they get it. I trust you won't repeat anything I've said.
My lips are sealed. Feels like a Green Hope souvenir stand. Kid must be missing home. Unless being messy's a crime, though. Doesn't look like he's doing anything wrong. I can't open it without a code.
Lieutenant?
I want to know about your...
You really want to know about my childhood? Sure, yeah, why not? Never expected to make more of myself than become a soldier. I fought a lot as a kid. Had my share of girls.
So when'd you join?
5 years ago. Time fucking flies, don't it? It was in 126.
How old are you?
The fuck does it matter to you?
Could the code perhaps be 126? Who's to say?
This must be a pic of his parents. His damn notes. Bastard's got my whole schedule in here, and the names of every single person we saw together. Must have been Dave keeping tabs on me the whole time. Never would have believed it. Guess if you could spot them, though, they wouldn't be so
Lieutenant?
I know you're a drinking man.
Looks like it's my lucky day.
Who could have foreseen that the guy who's
So why
kind
don't
of
you
grumpy
cut
and
the bull
shitty is
tell
the
me why
spy?
we're really here?
Sure.
You've been spying on me, Dave, and reporting everything back to Victor. I don't like rats. That's not all right with me.
And what? You think I ever had a choice in the matter? Think I had the option to say no?
I don't care. All I know is they got all the intel they wanted on me from one of my own soldiers, and I don't know why. What's your angle, Dave? You bitter you got a Mancer as your lieutenant? I thought we were past all that. What'd they promise you? Promotion? Better pay?
Nothing but a promise they wouldn't hurt my parents. Is that a good enough reason? I don't like the ASC. Don't like what they're doing to Abundance. Don't like what they're doing to me. I don't like the deal they offered, and I don't like I didn't have a choice but to accept it. I ain't got no one but my folks since my sister died. Not that I expect you to shed a tear for me, but if I gotta choose between them and you, sorry, brother. You're on the losing end of that. If it helps, though, I don't think you're the full prick you were before we had this little chat. In fact, I might even have liked you in another time and place. But you're in deep shit now. And it's shit I don't want to get pulled into with you.
Dave, I'm sorry. But a rat's a rat, and there's only one way to make it any different.
At least let me die with a weapon in my hand.
What? I've seen you fight in combat. You can't two-shot anyone.
So why don't you cut and what?
Dave.
This is just like in John Wick. Yep. Yeah. No one saw this. No one saw a Technomancer just murder the guy under him. Can I fast travel? No. Of course not. This is just like in John Wick. Whoops, sorry, one of my soldiers got murdered. That got murdered by a giant mole. I don't know. It's me, Technomancer. That's I hate this game. It's not as eminently hateable as Mars War Logs, but holy shit, this game is so fucking boring.
Hello?
Hello. Looking for some...
Oh, cool. It's one of those games where you can only sell certain items. So many shoes. But now I can sprint. Yeah, he had a name.
Zachariah,
Soldier
a pleasure, as
2.
always. What may I do?
I found the mole. David Ward was running lines for the ASC.
In these times, spies are everywhere. They used to be like rats, but now they're...
I couldn't find it in myself to kill him, so I released him and let him run, like a rat. I would assume he's still running, and we'll never see him in Ophir again.
The full blame cannot be cast on him. There are few who the ASC cannot bend to their...
Oh, apparently I guess I spied him. I spared him. So... because I did not drain him of his life juice. So I guess that spared him. I have obtained an experience bonus.
Lieutenant, I was told Dave Ward...
Sorry, Cap, I haven't got the slightest clue.
I see. This is bad. I have no choice but to declare him a deserter. I'm afraid there'll be gossip that you can't earn the respect of your men, and the army...
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Captain, all Aurora tunnels were destroyed. If they're gonna get back into the city, they'll have to come up with another way.
I knew you would find Ryan and get your...
Mutants are back to work, Captain.
Well done, Lieutenant. Now go see Ryan. I warned you to keep your head down, Lieutenant. Don't know what you did, but Colonel Victor was having you tailed during your missions, and now he's got a shitload to say about it, and none of it's good. I tried defending you, but the
Do
things
not
he's
buy this
saying,
game.
According to the Colonel, the level of violence you're bringing is making it difficult for the mutants to accomplish their repair work.
Captain, the only force I've ever used is reasonable. Sure, I shook a few down to make a point, but they were still...
That's not what I've heard, Lieutenant. The more one lies, the deep Victor also states you voluntarily jeopardized the lives of the officials you were charged with.
How do I explain something that's not... If I put those officials' lives in more danger,
And the claims that you've been hiding vital intel for the sole benefit of your fellow Technomancers.
Captain, the only thing I've ever done is accomplish the missions you gave me. Nothing more, nothing less. Never concealed anything, or had any other interest but abundances at the forefront. This is unfair.
I know what you've accomplished. Also know what he's saying. And even if he's not a fan of Technomancers, that alone wouldn't motivate him to make all this up to frame you. And the list of accusations and the details is long. Like your report on the deserters. Less truth than lies. Almost more lies than... You gonna blame the Colonel for the fact that Bulgakov never made it to the camp?
Captain, if I was in your shoes, I'd feel the same. But take a step back. All those missions you sent me on, all the success I brought back to you. Whatever the Colonel's after, it's not about my actions. There's gotta be something else.
I don't know, Lieutenant. I'm caught in the middle. And something in me feels there's more to it, too. Whether what he's saying is true or not, don't know what you did to piss him off. To make yourself his target, Technomancer or not.
They sold this game for
Beyond me.
$60.
Unfortunately, he's already called you in and I can't stop it. All I can tell you is watch your mouth. Get going.
Hi,
Lieutenant,
Captain.
indeed, I've been...
Alright. I think this is the end of Act 1.
There he is.
Zachariah, I was scared we were too late.
For what? What's going on?
There's no time to talk about it. You're in danger. Victor called you in, didn't he?
What?
Yeah, wants to talk to me about...
No, he doesn't. It's a trap. It's just an excuse to get you there so they can arrest you. They will do whatever
What?
necessary to make you talk. I don't know what you Technomancers are
What?
hiding, but he's ready to do anything to find
Everyone
out.
talks
He's
too
got
quickly.
power, but he wouldn't...
Zach, listen to the girl. You stay away from that man. The crook, the pig.
Thanks, Scott. You need to listen to us, Zachariah. I know it's hard to hear, but if you stay here, you're gonna die.
Where would I even...
We take a rover and go. The town's filled with ASC looking
What?
for you now, but I know a road that'll help us.
Who are
avoid most of
you?
the troops.
Let's go, Zach. We need to go with the girl. No time to waste before that
What?
madman gets his hands on you. Now.
What?
Looks like Victor knew you were on your way out. His men are everywhere. It's gonna be real hard to get out without some fight.
What?
Looks like Victor knew you were on your way out. His men are everywhere. It's gonna be real hard to get out without some fight.
You have done nothing wrong.
Yep, this is all because I let that old lady eat that rock. Remember that part in the video game where the old lady eats a rock and it's just incomprehensible?
We gotta avoid the train station. Know how many soldiers they have waiting there? Let's head toward the barracks instead. The only place they won't expect us to go.
I just love how they just randomly dodge your attacks, so there's no real way to combo anything, or... Here's a rock lady. Lady, yes. Lady eats rocks and dies in this incredibly overwrought scene.
It's blocked, but maybe there's a passage near the archives.
Might also... See, the problem is I've already invested points in the quarterstaff. What, you don't love this? You're not thrilled for Technomancer? Cause to me this is the apex of video games, and definitely not something I regret playing.
Here we go. All right. Guess I didn't think you got all the way up here. But we gotta keep moving fast. Let's get to the ship. Then we won't ask her opinion. How's that? Our lives are on the line here, not just Zach's. And I'd rather things go off than lose. Move. Get him!
That feeling when the secret police are after you because you refuse to tell some bad dude voiced by Papa Near the secret about your entire order of people. Because, you know, wouldn't want Technomancers to be enslaved. Even though they are already incredibly restricted and controlled, as the game has pointed out numerous times. Yep, it's a big secret. Did you know that Technomancers are mutants? That's their dark secret. Right, you better run and regain all your health for no reason. Whenever anyone says, I want a video game where my choices matter, they should play this. Because your choice to play this game matters to your overall well-being.
For the last time, we're not here to damage the equipment. We're here to stop a terrorist. So get out of the way, now!
Damn it. They're already here.
Who the fuck do you think you are? It's my warehouse, you prick. If there was a terrorist here, I'm pretty sure I'd have seen his ass lurking around. So you're gonna... Hey! Make yourself at home.
Lieutenant, sorry to ruin the surprise, but your little mission ends here.
He was also a cop.
Traitor!
I love this video game. Have you ever considered that this game was made by perhaps people who are not native English speakers? New plan. Oh yeah, they're actual spiders. Zachariah Roguemancer.
You're driving. Get us out of Ophir now.
Bitch. Fine. Everyone in the rover.
Wow, what a thrilling development.
You okay, Zach?
In one day, I find out Victor used everything I did as an officer against me, and I end up chased by my own people. Then one of my own soldiers turns out to be ASC, and I get involved in the armed robbery of a rover owned by my childhood corporation.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm doing okay, Misha.
Surely the young lady would not be taking us to an imaginary city. I mean, rovers are amazing machines, but certainly they cannot transport one beyond the bounds of reality and reason.
Sorry, I
am
can't
not
hear you.
keen
It's sound
on
mixing.
leaving abundance.
Noctis is an amazing city, Scott. It's as real as Ophir, but more amazing than anything you've ever seen before.
Whoa.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. Full of fairies and balderdash.
You look like hell, Scott. I know it's a lot for you to take in, everything that's going on, but I'm glad you're with us, for what that's worth.
Nice of you to say that. Very nice. I'm just leaving the corporation that I have called mine for the entirety of my life. It doesn't sit well with me. A new city that knows me not at all, only sees me for what I have become and not what I have been.
It's a chance for a new life then. A chance to reinvent yourself. Start fresh. At least you're a doctor. Never seen a place not happy to have a good doctor around.
Oh!
Shit, look what that stupid creature did to my baby. The engine's fucked. Hear this?
She curses.
Leave me spare
That's
parts.
her personality trait.
An ostrich. No doubt about it, it's a wild ostrich. Look, you see the spikes on its back? Unfortunately, the poor animal died, but I'm almost sure that...
Well, according to the sky, we don't have much time before sunrise. Fortunately, we're not very far away. We better get a move on.
It's a pretty good idea, because, as I was about to tell you, these creatures are social. They rarely travel alone. We might find ourselves in the middle of a herd, and an angry ostrich can be very dangerous.
I feel like the
Very
fever
good.
dream
Wanna
part
guide us,
of
Misha?
spiders
Amelia, leave
writing
that
has
rover
started to
alone.
kick
As you
in.
said, you won't be able to fix it. And if you stay, you'll die.
Isn't that what that bitch wanted?
Stop it. We never wanted you to die. We need you. I know that you love that machine, but there's no time to cry over it. Come on.
Also, yes, the people who make this game are actual spiders from France. Thus their violent tendencies. mean, how many games out there are made by real living spiders? At least a handful. Oh, you idiot. It's nothing but cliff racers from here on out, sorry. Oh, I love this. Where, yes. Where's my stilt strider? It's just me doing the same animation over and over and over again, hitting this horrible space bug. I forgot how much of that last Skyrim DLC was just like fan service for Morrowind. Because it takes place on Solstein. Anyway. Sure. Increase that. I also got a stat point. As you can see, I already maxed out power. Because spamming Technomancer seems like the way to go in this game. Seems like the ideal. Surprise! Bonk, bonk. Oh, the doctor has a med gun. That's fun. Anyway, sorry, I know we're running from the sun, but I've got to get this leather off these mole rats. Alright, time to get to Noctis Lucis Calum. My favorite Final Fantasy 15 character. What? You should leave before the sun's rays burn you. Okay. Let's make an enemy annoying. And then let's throw a giant swarm of them at the player. I did it. I am the Technomancer. What is this town music? It's like, whoa, you're on the frontier now, buddy.
No, they're trying to open the roof.
You! Up there! Stop! Stop! It's Nisha! Listen to me! Stop! We'll take care of the creatures!
All these characters wildly gesticulating.
I'm sorry, Nisha. I didn't. I'm stopping right now. But I'll only be able to open the doors for you once the area is completely secure.
Who is Nisha? Anyway. I love being interrupted when I use my big sweeping attack.
They can get us access now.
If I weren't one to be wary of
Oh, that's
I
what
might
those
be
are.
related. Do you feel it, Zachariah? We are about to enter a legendary city.
Outcasts. Get used to it, old pal. That's us too now.
Nisha, I'm so glad to see you. We were starting to get worried about you. The news from Ophir sounded a little chaotic. You look healthy.
Worried? About me? Give me some credit. Let me introduce you to Zachariah Mancer. He's the reason why I'm here.
They call me Zach Mance.
Look at that. The Technomancer who saved us from the Vori. Interesting. Very interesting. Happy to see you again. Now I understand why the Prince was insistent. He'll want to see you as soon as possible.
The prince?
Dandolo. He rules our city.
Dandolo.
If I were you, I wouldn't keep him waiting. He loses patience quickly.
Oh.
There's nothing like fresh news for him to be...
Very well. Happy to see you in one piece, Zachariah. Beg? I feel like I got ripped off. Apologies. We were forced to improvise. Playing a simpleton is a great way to avoid attention when you are a mutant. You can go see the prince now, but come back later. There's something I would like to discuss.
He's not a simpleton.
Wait a... Your name's Andrew, isn't it? We went to the academy together. But didn't we... I overheard you talking to Master Connor after I brought him to meet you.
I guess you overheard. Very well.
Sure. Oh. Oh no.
Hey there.
What do you want?
What is this town music? I'm being invited to play Monster Hunter World. I don't own Monster Hunter World on PC. You probably clicked my thing by mistake. Ever think that the OST from this game is just a bunch of different tracks, each from different games? Yeah. Yeah, that sounds likely. Oh. Oh, I gotta get my stash first before I upgrade items.
You, sir, just came out of... I need some information. If it's about anything you see...
I mean, Rise is coming to PC soon. If that's something you're interested in. Yeah. Look at this stupid outfit. Rise is pretty good. Rise is probably the best Monster Hunter has been. It's probably better than World, even.
You wanted to see me?
Yes. I apologize once again for having to play this role in front of you, but the situation was a difficult one, and I could not risk blowing my cover.
I understand. You're one of Dandolo's spies, too?
No, I work for my people, even if Dandolo was a precious ally. I was in
What?
fear to plan an escape, but it was not exactly what I wanted to tell you about. I would like to offer you my services.
What?
You're also a mercenary?
No, I am not interested in serum, and a Technomancer ally, yes. It is rare for mutants to know someone with your talents. So if you need a hand or any information, you know where to find me. And maybe I will ask for your services once in a while.
All right. Can't go through here.
Oh, yeah, I gotta ask him about his mom. Hey, that lady who ate a rock.
Hello, Zach.
What do you think of Scott?
He's a great scientist.
Is that it?
Something bothers me about him, Zachariah. No doubt.
What really happened with your mother? I must say I didn't understand much. That stone? The police's arrival?
My mother was helping me as much as she could to carry out my mission. She would provide me with information, sometimes hide mutants on the run before they could leave the city. She was a wonderful woman, Zach, but someone turned her in. Fiorello heard and raced to get me out with your aid. Though how I yearned to save her, to get to the slums to warn her. But I knew I could not. You, though, could. The stone was a token of recognition. She knew what it meant. If she was turned in, she had to leave as soon as possible. And if she couldn't...
What?
The drawing was made with an ink made of jellyfish venom.
But why give her that poison?
I didn't want her to die, Zach. I loved my mother. But I knew what the ASC would do to her in their jail. If they caught her, she needed a way to avoid...
I gave my mom a poisoned rock so she'd die. So the secret police wouldn't destroy her. Yep. And now we're in.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Do you have a moment?
Hey there.
Hello, I'm Brett. And
I
you
am
are?
Brett.
Zachariah.
A pleasure then, Zachariah. Are you a hunting enthusiast, a trapper, specialist in local species? Maybe a strong fellow like you might be a mixture of them all.
Sorry to disappoint you, but I'm none of those things.
Ah, well, my hope got the best of me. I've been looking for...
Can you tell me what's going on?
Yes, of course, of course. You see, the focus of my study is the planet's fauna. All the insects and animals brought by the settlers that have since mutated. Now, I've studied the most well-known of the creatures, of course, but anyone can admire their beauty. But what we...
So you need a hunter to find them.
Well, there is so much. There's a black mole, and a...
I don't want to play this anymore.
Check the leading against me. Ah, and here comes the rare pearl, the diamond in the rough that my Nisha tells me about. Come, young man.
Zachariah Mancer. was a lieutenant in Abundance.
Then welcome to Noctus Labyrinthus, Zachariah Mancer.
At least it isn't
former
Bullet
lieutenant
Witch.
of Abundance. I am Dandolo.
I watched
head of
Jan
this
play
fair
that
city.
game. And I said,
city
I
of the
do not need to
merchants.
play that game.
Less legend than I thought.
And then my
or
friend
been
Justin
told.
gave me that game
But hopefully as glorious as legends
For
proclaim.
Christmas.
Regardless, for all who come seeking asylum, it opens its arms to you and your companions. You are free to call it home. Like all who have come before you, you will honor our only request, that you make yourselves
Is
useful
that dude
to
just
our city.
Amarant?
I'm sure your skills will place you in high demand. Noctis's first Technomancer. Exciting. You'll have all the help you need with Nisha and Lucky, who I believe you've met. We'll give you a room to get some rest. I hear your trip was quite eventful. There is something else. I would like to personally discuss my expectations of you. You hear? War between Abundance and Aurora's winding down. Aurora took Greenhope.
Just left Ophir a few hours ago and didn't hear anything about that.
That really surprise you? Your little censorship office probably hasn't decided what to do with the information yet. No. Don't look at me like that. You don't belong to Abundance anymore. The truce doesn't behoove us. During peace, the corporations become more suspicious of us and our business suffers. Our city could even be discovered, which would be catastrophic. In legend, it must remain.
What do you...
No, let me speak.
What?
Your welcome here comes at a price. I want you to attack an Aurora convoy. It's right up your alley.
And why would I do that?
I didn't finish. You will do it in Abundance uniforms, dissolving the truce. Do what you want with the soldiers, but let the civilians live. They need to be witnesses that will report back to Aurora.
So you keep the war going?
The war economy.
And while you're at it, bring back the uniforms of the Aurora Technomancers you dispatch. I'm sure I'll find
see
a use for
Snake.
them down the road.
You see, Snake, the war
Another thing,
economy.
much more trivial this time, I assure you. The rover you came in on, I'd like you to move it. Put it wherever you... I just don't want Ophir to stumble over the machine and...
Yeah, I'll see what I...
Oh yes, one last thing. My spies gave me a little tidbit that might interest you. Right after your escape, the ASC arrested your Technomancer brothers. That's what you call them, right? From Ophir. Their fate...
And your help comes at what cost?
Don't be so bitter, Zachariah. Business is business, not personal.
Oh, cool. So, I don't want to play this anymore. I don't want to play this anymore. Okay. Oh, Steam has like this fun little library blocker thing where it knows when you're streaming. Anyway. I am installing the Techno... No, fuck you. Fuck you. I deserve better. I deserve better. You monsters.